Hey guys, welcome back to Doki Doki.
I really hope that people aren't starting on this episode, because then they'd be like, what the fuck are we
The
watching?
don't
And they just launch on a screen that says
This
Monika.
is Monika.
Welcome to Monika. I hope you enjoy.
Alright,
we gotta read our poem to Monika and see if she has any, like, deep wisdom about how to write to our soul like the others.
What is this game?
I don't fucking know.
Hi, Roscoe. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
I'm always listening. When you're at home, when you're about to fall asleep.
While she says it, just a little bit of vomit falls
I
down
was
from
gonna
his
say a little
mouth.
bit of blood, like...
You in a different way.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring these things up. I'm much better at just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
No. I really don't. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Roscoe. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Yeah,
that was the intention.
We're pretty transparent, Monika.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want.
I really, really like her.
We wrote it for our best friend. Is that a problem? Is that a problem, Monika?
Shit. Whoa.
I think I want to fight Monika.
I think we're about to brawl.
I think we're about to fist fight Monika.
Monika, like, I'm taking off my jacket right now.
What if this was a fight club, Monika? Thought about that?
Monika, I have a suggestion for the club.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm like, I just want to fight Monika.
I just want to punch her in her dumb face. No, Monika, you're nice.
Hey, she is nice. She's done nothing wrong. Is that so?
You and Sayori really are good friends, right? Yes, since childhood. She can sometimes be a bit hot-headed, but she always means well in the end. We used to walk together to school every morning.
Oh my god.
It's my favorite one. It's my favorite.
Will you read your line?
I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some small similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care for each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But, in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
What did you read in the breakfast poem that I missed?
I want breakfast. Wow, that's a yearning.
Oh god, it's so sad.
So I guess since we can't appeal to Monika, Monika might be like, she just comments on what your actions are and how you relate to the other girls.
Okay, so I don't think that's how it works. I mean, it might be, but I don't think that's necessarily how it works. Because, like, so we were able to write towards these three girls.
Yeah.
Like, if we picked kind of neutral, positive things, Sayori liked it. If we picked cute things, then Natsuki liked it. If we picked death, then, you know...
Homicide,
any
anger.
Any word longer than 5 letters, Yuri was kind of into it. So the way Monika, I think, works is one of two things. Either she just comments on it, and she will help you sort of guide yourself towards the other characters, or maybe she's the, like, neutral option. If you just pick, like, 3 for Natsuki, 3 for Sayori, 3 for Yuri, well, who did he go with? That's neutral.
I guess so.
So
maybe
maybe
you get
Monika then is like, oh wow, look at you venturing off the beaten path, road less taken. Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah. I could be wrong.
No, but that's interesting. That makes sense.
But at least right now, with no mechanics explanation, that's kind of what it feels like, because she's deliberately not there.
Yeah.
Now, she also could be like a New Game Plus option, or maybe she's just like not ever gonna be.
But it's
friends.
a specific choice to take her off the list.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Especially when at the beginning it's like, look at these 4 girls I can choose from.
Yeah. No, it reframes your relationship with her in a pretty big way. Too.
Yeah, big time.
But I do feel like there's a chance that she's the middle ground.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take me a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. You might be right, since she's egging you on to try some different stuff.
Maybe. I mean, like, again, it's hard because this game doesn't really say, here's how this works. But, like, maybe she is kind of like, well, yeah.
Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write.
Okay, that could, literally, those lines back to back could go one, like, either direction. Because one, she's like, I'll guide you, don't you worry. And the other is like, don't force yourself to conform to what the other girl...
If you conform to all of them,
I know, there's part of me that would love to try to get exactly, like, 333.
Let's try it one time.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. As long as we do all the other ones for Sayori, I don't think it's going to fuck us up too much.
Fair.
Yeah. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. That's all I have to worry about. Ha 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 ha. Oh! Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind.
Oh, shit.
Gina?
Can I do history?
Yes.
Shoot!
Damn it, Gina.
Shoot!
Damn it.
Shoot!
Damn it. Gina.
I'm so sorry, folks. I wish I could go back, but it seems the poem has been burnt to dust. It just simply does not exist.
Well, I liked what I read.
Yeah, I mean, I like the use of the word spackle.
Yeah, I really would have loved to see the ending of it.
I'm so sorry.
Shit. You know what? No, wait.
Are you looking up what it is?
Yep.
That's gonna take you way longer than
if it takes longer than 30 seconds, give me a second.
Okay.
Alright.
Sitting here looking at Monika's poem, but don't
Where's
get
poem?
spoilers for the game, because it's gonna be spoilers for the game.
Shit, wait. I can do this.
Also, keep in mind it might tell you how many letters she writes during the game.
Here we go. I got it. I looked at pictures instead.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
There you go.
It couldn't have been me. See a noisy neighbor, I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see it. I reel, blind, like the film left out in sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. That's a cool poem.
It is.
I liked that.
There's a couple lines in there where I'm like, oh, okay. But, like, really, really liked some of the images, like the idea of the overexposed film, basically. Yeah, no, it's good. I like it.
Cool
poem, Monika. Alright, yeah, you gotta read though.
Oh, so what do you think?
It's very freeform. Is that what they call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot.
Oh, so she writes poems, like frequently?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, okay, cool. An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today.
Thank you, Monika.
Thanks, Monika. Thanks for listening.
Sure.
That was cute.
Yeah. Well, cool. We shared our poems. Few. Sorry. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature
One of them
club,
ended in I want breakfast.
Yeah,
I feel like we're doing okay.
But also that's his best friend, and he's not going to be intimidated by her anyway.
This is true.
I sigh. I guess that's why what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems.
Oh, we can see what they think of each other's poems.
Oh, that's kind of cute. I like that. Okay. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
Aw, they don't like it. What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively turns the poem to the desk with one hand.
Damn. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. That's not how criticism works.
That's fair.
Which people did, by the way. What?
Sorry, I thought that was you starting like a tangent, but then realized suddenly I looked back, I was like, it was a line all along. Sorry.
Sayori liked it, and Roscoe did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't. And Roscoe liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it.
Ooh.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Your headphones are out. The music stopped.
Oh, did it? Oh, no.
Shit.
Oh, man, wait. I want to be part of the scene.
Is this when the death happens?
I want to be part of the scene.
Have we arrived? Is it over?
It's still silent.
I told you.
Okay, sorry.
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh.
No, here we are.
It's goofy.
That's not what I... Why does she make that? Why does it use?
I don't know.
I don't know. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Roscoe appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Oh shit, we got a fight. Huh. And how do you think he did? And why do you? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
They are so mean to each other.
No, why?
If I was full of myself, I wouldn't piss myself like someone else I know.
No, they're like unbelievable. Like, this is such a weird group of people.
I know.
Like, they hung out for however long before we got here.
And it is dysfunctional.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Roscoe started showing up.
That's a weird insult, Natsuki.
That's
a weird thing to say.
Oddly specific.
It's really weird. Natsuki?
Natsuki, that's a little...
This
doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting guys.
Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they'd just noticed I was standing there. Roscoe, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Roscoe.
Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Roscoe?
Literally both of you hated my poem. Why are you asking it? Well, sorry, I was late.
How did I get myself dragged into this in the first place? I'm not a good writer. They thought I was a piece of shit. They thought I was a shit stain on the wall.
And I am.
And they were right.
He walks out saying nothing.
It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. It's really, really bad.
Oh,
It's
man.
so bad, Roscoe.
Oh, man.
Shame. Help. Clearly,
Help me, Sayori.
I don't, like, I agree with both of them and therefore agree with neither of them, so, like, whatever.
And I want Sayori to like me more, so...
I guess. Like, on one hand, this makes us look like a coward. A coward. But on the other hand,
Gina,
like, whatever.
That is what we are.
Ye.
Let's embrace it.
No, that's fair.
Help me, Sayori.
Help. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless, I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori?
The ultimate decision.
Yeah! Everyone's fighting. It's making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Roscoe? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair of others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
Jesus. She would never.
Oh, the music's back.
It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy.
Ooh, good crocodile tears there, Sayori. Very good.
That's
Very
nice.
manipulative.
Yes. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because...
Well...
Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they've always been.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they're weird. They're very strange.
Yeah, your blazer freaks me
They're
out.
really strange, but like...
Big and beautiful. Let's keep talking about Yuri's boobs.
I'm sure Yuri loves this. She looks very comfortable with this
Yeah.
conversation. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
That sent her into existential crisis.
Yeah, no, Jesus. She's like, her boobs are the same as they've always been. Her boobs are the same as they've always been.
Boobs. It's like that, you know that meme of the guy, like, with all the equations around him? But it's all just the word boobs. Boobs plus boobs equals boobs, question mark?
So this is why Sayori is the vice president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Oh shit.
That's a little
that was a
ominous.
little, yeah.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says.
She freaks me out.
If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly. Roscoe, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat talking, it was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress.
You manipulative bitch.
Yeah, no, he's just not very, he's just a bad dude. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Roscoe! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Ooh, okay.
Alright, you two.
Feelings.
Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Whew. You know, Roscoe? It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's weird, honestly.
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Not the whole you liking me getting along with people, but the me getting along with people part. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
Oh shit.
Oh, come on, man.
Friendship's good too, buddy.
We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. Let's fucking do this.
Let's do this. Let's manipulate some girls into wanting to fuck me. Yeah. Because that's all we're doing.
He's a
Just
disaster.
Reminding everyone that is the goal of this game.
Well, again, I don't think it is because, like...
As of now, that is the goal of the game. Alright, thank you guys, and we will write some more poetry next time.
Yeah, and we're gonna decide one way or the other whether we want to go towards Sayori or whether we want to try to do just an even split and see what happens.
Or, the true answer, let's go for Yuri, the best girl.
Uncontrollable. Judgment. Graveyard.
Graveyard! An uncontrollable judgment graveyard.
Good.
See you guys next time.
Bye.